talk about last weekend? We weren't there, so highlights. Yeah. Just kind of how that game ended, kind of what unfolded there in the last few minutes.
Well, it just we got to finish the game, and the weather and a number of different things obviously affected the way we called the game. We called 50 plus runs in the game. I thought our offensive line played really well. I thought our Tay Eisen ran extremely hard, rushed for over 150 yards, and got the running game going. I thought defensively, our guys really competed their butts off, and we only played like 45 snaps on defense. So anytime it's that low, we're playing well. We had 5 3-and-outs in the middle of the game, back to back to back to back, and then unfortunately fumbled on the 1-yard line, and so and then they put a 92-yard drive together to win the game. So we've had 2 leads with less than 5 minutes to go in 2 different games and haven't been able to finish. So we're not discouraged. We're frustrated, but we're not going to hang our head. Our guys competed their butts off. They're playing so hard for us. And if you just look at the game as a whole and how we executed, how we played, I thought we really played a lot better and gave a winning effort, but the scoreboard didn't obviously reflect that. So just trying to look at things in a progress type of mindset. Our team is getting better, and I'm looking forward to this week. Homecoming here with the Bucs.
You kind of touched on it, offensive line. I know last week you said you were looking for them to step up.
Yeah.
Do you think they did what you asked them to do?
Yeah, I thought we actually played really poorly against Richmond. Just poor fundamentals, poor pad level. Weren't able to run the football, control line of scrimmage. And in this game, we really did. And we were a lot more connected. We didn't have very many assignments. We were dominant in some certain areas. Certain guys played really, really well, and we were able to rush the ball for over 200 plus yards. So you take the sacks out of there, it's almost 260. So just really proud with the way they played. Now we got to be consistent. It's not going to be good enough at any point to be good one week and not good the next.
Quarterback situation. Where's Rob at?
He's on the mend, but certainly it looks like maybe with and Caleb's doing fine. The weather certainly affected the way we called the game, and we were able to run the ball pretty effectively. So we didn't throw it much, but we'll see. We hope to just keep getting Rob healthy, but also keep developing Caleb, and obviously. Zoltan's still, not quite where we think he needs to be, and so trying to do the best thing by him.
So are you hoping? Is it Caleb starting?
Yeah, it's probably Caleb. Yeah, it looks that way to me. And so we're building the game plan as if he's going to start. We got certainly a lot of faith in him, and a lot of faith in everybody around him.
Obviously, you talked about how well y'all ran the ball. Kind of changing this offense, just do you, as a person, do you like to run the ball more, especially at this level, or kind of what's your preference?
I think it's what works here, what I'm saying? I think every place is a little bit different, and so I think we got to, run it and get it pitched and, run some kind of version of, option here. I think that's what has helped us be successful in the past. It's also what I know, so, I have to be, to play to our strengths. That's what we recruit to. But certainly we got to make some bigger plays in the pass game. We got plenty of guys that do it. We know I made another big play in the passing game on a 4th and 4. We're trying to just be a mix. The mix is what I think helps us the most. But certainly we got to be running the football is kind of our identity and stopping the run.
Just Western Illinois. What do you think they're going to kind of give y'all fits with the most?
Well, I think they're big. It's the biggest offensive line we've seen in 2 years. I mean, they're 315 across the board. They got a big back. They have a fair number of transfers, so I think they're kind of like gelling here. And so they're a good, it's almost like, like a Big Ten type of team. They're going to smash in, and we got to be, up to the task. And so hopefully, we can play defense. You know what I'm saying? I thought that's one of the reasons we played better on defense is because we played 70 plays. We had the ball for 41 minutes on last Saturday. So, that, and we're getting off the field fast. Is kind of our recipe. So, big team now. They got some 3X's out there. I don't see a lot of smalls.
3X's.
Yeah.
Just talk about y'all been on the road over a month. Just
Sure.
how nice it is to be coming back home this Saturday.
Well, the friendly confines of the shipyard have been missed, and so I miss our fans. I think it's good for our students. It's good for the community. So looking forward to packing this place out and play a home game. We know the feel of that turf out there. I know that. So hopefully helps us play well.
And then homecoming this Saturday, just kind of thoughts on that and returning former players that are coming back this week.
Oh man, super excited about Anthony Ellis is getting inducted to the Hall of Fame. He was two-time conference defensive player of the year when I was an assistant here. In 15 and 16, or 16 and 17 maybe, something like that. So excited to have him back. Obviously we have several players come back. There's supposed to be a Christian Reyes appearance who was really instrumental in 13 and 14 and getting our running game going. At one time, he became the all-time leading rusher here at CSU in 2 years. So I think he's probably the only guy that can compete still in lifting with Coach Gervais, our defensive coordinator. But just excited to have all the alumni back. It's great. We had a good turnout in Nashville. Got several key alumni in Nashville with Anthony Moore and Marcus Murray up there, so come by the team hotel. It's awesome. I mean, the love, the Buccaneer legacy love is rich, and that to me is really exciting for homecoming.
Yeah, I know when you were named head coach, quite a few alumni were here. Just how well do you keep up with guys from the first round that you were here?
It's weekly. We're texting about life. We're texting about football. The encouragement has been incredible. They've got a good mindset on progress and things like that. And they still they want to see us be successful, and they still know who the rivals are. And they'll gas me up pretty good. Put some more fuel in the tank. So it's just sweet memories. But it's also a heavy responsibility, and we don't take that lightly. But it's fun to be able to. We had Mike Taylor come back last week to practice. So he's just driving by. Hey, he came out and he's in the defensive huddle yelling at people. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just those things are neat experiences for me here personally.
That's cool. Awesome. Perfect. That's all I need. Thank you.